Hello everybody, welcome to Blind Room Productions. I'm Dez, and this week is Suicide Prevention Week. And today specifically is also POW/MIA Recognition Day. Now today's video was difficult to record, both in trying to address the subject matter and get the artwork just right as well. I wanted to try and address both of these very serious and very important topics, and to also raise awareness for them both in the same image. And that was rather difficult to do, to find a middle ground for them. But I eventually settled on focusing in on addressing PTSD. Now, I don't have PTSD, and so I can't really sit here and try and tell you how bad it is or what it's like, because I really don't know. But many of my friends and family suffer from PTSD and continue to suffer, and many of the individuals who suffer from this are also victims of suicide. So I felt that this was a good topic to try and address for this week. Now I'm not going to try and explain the artwork in depth by way of how I tried to portray the subject matter, but I'll just give you a brief summary of how I went about the actual painting, and I'll try and let the artwork speak for itself. So for this week's project, I approached it like I usually do, with my basic rough pencil sketch, but I took it slightly differently. Instead of doing just one solid, complete sketch of the image, I did each component, each element of the picture separately, and then I scanned it into my computer and arranged them digitally. This allowed me some freedom in experimenting with exactly the right way to arrange them to convey the message that I wanted. Like I said earlier, getting this picture just right was a bit difficult, and so I did it this way to allow myself more time and more freedom in exploring exactly the nature of the picture and how it would be put together. I then, once I had settled on a final arrangement for it, I printed it out and painted it using some basic water-based paints from primarily a company called Citadel, and then also some from Reaper Miniatures paints. They're just very simple water-based paints, very easy to use, and they dry pretty quickly, which helped a lot as well. And yes, that's how I did the actual physical painting itself. And like I said earlier, I'm not going to try and go into the intricate details of the meaning of the piece and whatnot. I kind of want to let that speak for itself, and let you just take from it what you will. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, please feel free to follow along on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and to support me on Patreon. Remember that all contributions made to me through Patreon for the rest of this year will go to Harvey disaster relief. If you or a loved one are considering suicide, please call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. Suicide prevention is everybody's business, and it can be prevented. Do all you can to help. Sometimes just being there for someone is all that they need. I would also like to thank our military personnel, both active duty and veterans. Thank you so much for your service.